can't wait to see the big reveal at the end of this show. But before we get there, a woman who is truly revolutionizing the way we wear shoes. Please welcome Tanya Heath.
Thanks, Gracie.
It's true. Now, what if I told you that you could be at the wedding in your gorgeous wedding dress and your beautiful stilettos, and halfway through, when you feel like you're going to start crying from foot pain, you could take that shoe and put on a smaller heel? That's what Tanya has created. So you get to pick your heel. You pick these gorgeous custom shoes, and you pick your heel based on the height you're looking for, which would help so many of us that end up barefoot on the dance floor. Like, I've never done that. Yes, I have, many times. So I want to know where the idea for this came from, Tanya.
It came really from looking at modern women. So modern women, we work, we have husbands, we take care of everybody, we take care of ourselves, and we're asked to be so many women in one day, yet our shoes are really just our shoes. So you buy, if you buy a stiletto, it's a stiletto. If you buy a comfortable walking shoe, it's a comfortable walking shoe, but it doesn't really follow who you are. So I wanted to create a shoe that would express who the modern woman is and let her truly be herself, but comfortably.
Yes, and that is so important. Have you had any incidents? You tell me your husband is totally on board with this idea and has been from the beginning because he can't handle the complaining.
Well, prior to founding my own company, I had probably 400 pairs of shoes because I was always looking for that one that would work for me.
Yes.
So first of all, he's like, there's shoes at the country house. There's shoes in every single cupboard. Does a woman really need that many more shoes? And also, he was carrying me around. So when I gave him this idea, he's like, if that means you stop complaining, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm totally in.
Yeah.
100% behind you. So the way it works, let's show the way it works here, because you actually had to put engineers on this.
There were 14 engineers for 2.5 years during the research and development stage. Then we got a proof of concept, and it took 18 years to get this. So this is like the parking garage.
Yes.
So I have a builder friend, and he said, if you want to see perfection, go to a parking garage, because nobody's cheating. That's our parking garage. There's no whistles, there's no feathers, there's no elastics, there's absolutely nothing. It actually just works in multi-height in one leather cut.
Okay, so this was your original design. Can you show us how easy it is to clip these on and off?
Yeah, it had to be easy. So there's a little button there. You just press on it. You quick release.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
that's really easy.
You can just take, here, I'll take something that's shocking because City TV is shocking.
That's right.
Yeah.
We like to
There you go. And then, so then it's a little kitten, and say you had to go to a meeting or take the subway. You would just...
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. That's amazing. I just want to see if I can do it too. So do I just press?
You have to hold it. Oh,
that was
you did
easy.
it. Okay.
And now I want to look very chic for my lunch. Look at that. So easy. And it's going to stay, which is why engineers had to be on this. It had to be a sort of design. You don't want to lose your heel halfway through the day.
We didn't
That's just embarrassing.
We didn't just have engineers actually make the mechanism. We had engineers create tests to check.
Okay.
And I've been through a scooter accident with the heels on. So like my face was a mess, my hair was terrible, my little chandelier earrings are ripped, and my Burberry trench coat is a testament to how stupid I am.
Yeah.
But the heel stayed on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something. I want to know, for anyone out there who is designing their own way to revolutionize an industry, how many times you were told no? This is not going to work.
I'm in Paris, which isn't, a sunny, happy place.
Yeah.
So basically for 3 or 4 solid years, people were saying it's impossible. And what was fascinating is even when we'd proven it was possible and we were doing those very first shoe shows, people were coming up and saying, you're a fraud, it's impossible. And it was on our feet, like the entire team's been wearing the shoes, but it's so psychologically disruptive for them that even once it was done, it was still in the category of impossible. So it's only in the past 1.5 years that people are beginning to believe it's possible. However, in Paris, in the Paris store, we're already at a 45% repurchase rate in terms of shoes. And tourists they write us hate mail because they're like, that's the most comfortable pair of shoes I own, and your only stores. And so actually, there is a store in Toronto now.
Yes, there is. We actually have some shots of that because we went there because it is very cool inside. So you're going to feel like a kid in a candy store.
Exactly.
It's not candy though, it's heels.
Yeah, that's right.
You can pick the heel you want if you want a kitten heel, if you want a stiletto, if you're looking for a chunkier heel. You've got whatever you're looking for at whatever height, and look at the color combinations as well, which is very Parisian. It makes sense to me that you're in Paris and in Toronto. We actually have a couple of models just to show you. each model has the same base shoe on each foot, but a different heel on each one. So if you can turn to the side, ladies, so we can just see the heels. You can see a chunky form, and you can see a stiletto there on Amanda. There you go. You see the chunky, and you see the stiletto as well. So go shopping all day, maybe in the stacked heel, and then go dancing at night in that stiletto.
Yeah.
And then put on the even shorter stacked when you need to walk home.
Actually,
at the end of the night.
Tracy, we have something that's sort of
Right?
incredible.
Yeah.
We have in the Paris store 3 out of 5 women buy nothing but low heels because they like having a high heel look in a low heel.
Right.
That was a huge surprise.
Okay, well that's interesting. Now
Yeah.
you actually say that this is the safest height. Is this the one that's the safest height for
In
us
French,
to be?
that's called a trotteur, and it's supposed to be, you know, you're just really walking in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can do that. You can walk all over Paris in these.
I've been wearing them for 2 years, and actually my toes are no longer surgically melded together. So I haven't.
I need that.
Yeah.
I need this surgery too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And actually, you were a candidate for surgery because your feet were that bad and painful. These shoes are actually saving
Well,
your
that's
feet.
one of the reasons I did this. So there's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of ideological reasons, but also very personally and selfishly. The surgery involves breaking all of the bones in your feet and then resetting them. So it sounded painful.
Yeah, it is painful.
It just sounded awful.
This is
Yeah.
better. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so you know what? Support Tanya. This is amazing. I think that there are so many women that are going to be walking comfortably and looking stylish because of you. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thanks, Tracy. Thanks very much.